Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Gabi over here from Slap Punch Visuals. Back at it again. And as you see towards my right on the screen, like always, I show you the last page that I did on the last live stream, which was yesterday. And this is what, this is how it turned out. This is how it finished, basically. So, yeah. Today I am going live, and it's because we're getting closer and closer to finishing the volume, and this is why you see me, kind of going live more and more, so that way I can finish finish this a little bit faster, right? Basically, so I can finish a little bit quicker, have everything out there because I am only grayscaling live. I am not touching the grayscale if it's not live. And this is the page that we're going to be grayscaling. If you guys are new to the channel, what's up? You could go ahead and look at my older videos, and you will see that I have a lot of videos, me grayscaling, me doing my stuff, coloring. There's even a read along and a showcasing of my very first three chapters of Me The Mumbie if you want to see what my story is about and everything else, right? So, if you guys have questions and you coming in, after the live stream or during the live stream, you're welcome to ask any type of questions that you have. I will answer them. I'm sorry, I said it backwards at first. So yeah, so yeah. Like I said, also these videos are silent videos, and it's because it's meant for you to practice on your stuff as I'm doing mine, kind of like a buddy system type situation. So yeah, I mean, you're welcome for it. Like I said, if I see a comment because you came in and you asked me something, I will take it off of mute so that you can see it, and I will be removing my face so that you can see the canvas a little bit better, so you can see the art. So yeah, it's your boy Gabi over here, and welcome, man. I hope we have a good one. You know it. Yo, yo, what up? Kyle Hen. He said, hey, it's the same page? Oh, it's not. No, 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 no. There's not the same page. No, no. Same character, but it's not the same page. No. So how you been doing? What you been up to? Let me know. It's been a minute since we haven't spoken, right? But yeah, but this is not the same page. I just do the pages at random. That's why sometimes, this might be the continuation of the last page that you probably saw, something like that, or it might be the page that leads up to the page. But I do it at random. That way, people don't really see the entire story, right? Basically, I mean, you get to see it, but not in the second, but not in the same sequence. He said the polls were similar. The polls were similar. Which was the page that I was doing? I don't know. This one is very different. This one is, of course, spoiler, but her coming in through like the hole of the door, so bouncing off the, smacking into the wall, bouncing off and landing on somebody. So that's what's happening in this page. 234 megabytes of the file. He said he's bouncing. Yeah, yeah. The 234. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Well, this is a TIFF page. That's why. That's why the megabytes be so high. But then I do convert it into JPEG and PDF, and it lowers drastically. You feel me? But right now, I am coloring it in TIFF because I do various pages. I do it in TIFF, and then I go ahead and I put it into JPEG and I put it into PDF, and I have three copies, basically one of each. Just something that I do for whenever there's an opportunity for JPEG, TIFF, or whatever. I already have it there, and I don't have to be messing around. But basically, yeah. It says, what's the DPI? The DPI resolution is 600. That's what I use, to be totally honest with you. 600 DPI. Said TIFF is very heavy. Yes, it is. It is very heavy. Very heavy. The only thing I do on my computer, to be totally honest, is just this. So that's why um, the only thing you see is just pages of my story over and over and over and over again. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm glad to have you back. I'm glad that you came back. He said the normal DPI. I don't know why it's so heavy. Just yeah, I know. TIFF is super heavy. TIFF is super heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But I like the resolution that the TIFF gives out. To be totally honest, I like it a little bit more than the JPEG and than the PDF. It has a very very clear resolution. But to which his own, right? Everybody has their own opinion about things. But right now, what I'm coloring is the background. He said, it's because I'm very busy. I was studying. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Of course, of course. No problem. No problem, man. I'm glad to have you here whenever, to be totally honest with you. Yeah, man. I'm just glad that you made it back. You feel me? But yeah, hopefully school is treating you correctly. He said, I need to study more, like in 10 minutes. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. School is important. You feel me? School is important, especially if you're going for a career, that's very, very school dependent. Yeah, go ahead, do your study, get your career on. Always try to move forward, basically. Have you been? He said, oh yeah. Have you been working on your series, my dude, lately? By any chance? If you have, just let me know, man. I wish you all the best on it for real. I know you said that you was doing a one shot. I think you said 45 pages, if I believe correctly, 45, 46 pages. Let me know whenever you upload the what the one shot. Just let me know the website or the place that you're uploading it to, and I'll read it. Said I was translating a comment from my friend. Okay, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Is it his project or is it a comic he that he's interested in reading? He or she. Said I didn't publish. It was for a school project. Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Also, I am going to be going live more and more lately because I already gave my project to be um, what do you call it? Proofread. I'm sorry. I gave my project to be proofread, the entire first volume of this series. So yeah, it's 200 plus pages, and it's being proofread as we speak. Currently, I'm grayscaling the pages. That's why I'm going more and more live grayscaling now, because after the proofread and I see the errors of grammar, and everything else, then I'll go ahead and I'll have the finished product. So yeah, every day, not really every day. I don't think so, but it's going to be more frequently because I'm only grayscaling while I go live. So if I want to finish, then I have to go live more. But I went live yesterday. I went live today. I'm going live tomorrow. I might be going live Friday. So at least three, maybe four times out the week, I'll be going live instead of like the occasional two, because a lot of times I was going live just twice per day. But yeah, so I'll be going live more and more now. So that I finish this off. So yeah, I am very excited to have my work out there. I'm very excited to, have something finished, throw it out there, and have people consume it. So it is becoming more and more of a reality, basically. Said I will follow up the lives when I can. It's good to chat here. Thank you very much. I feel you, my dude. You're always welcome. Thank you very much for everybody that stops by. I really, really do appreciate all of the support. Whoever comments, whoever's just looking and doesn't comment as well. I mean, I appreciate everything. There's a lot of people that's been subscribing lately as well. Thank you for that. It is what it is. I'm happy that you guys are stopping by to see my work. That's a lot of enjoyment, for real. We're going up slowly but surely. So yeah, you know it. Did I publish Me the Mumbie? No, no, no. I have not published Me the Mumbie yet. That's why I'm working hard to, I got it, I'm getting it proofread. Any little grammar incident that I've missed out, some type of honest critique here and there, how art can be better, et cetera, et cetera. That's what I'm doing currently with a person that is really, really credible to anime and manga and graphic novels and everything else. So that person is helping me out, proofreading it and writing down all the little errors and here and there and stuff like that. So it's always good to have somebody that can read your work before publishing it. He said, trying to grow up in drawing. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I feel you. It's like I always tell everybody, my art is not the best in the world, but the thing about art is that it keeps on improving more and more and more down the line. You feel me? And I always say go for it because you never know. You don't know what type of people you attract with your art. Said, I think it's good to publish. You can grow up too much doing comics. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. It's always good to publish. Whenever you have a finished product, man, yeah, yeah, go ahead and publish it. You can't be afraid in life. You have to learn how to take risks, right? That's what the world is about, taking risks. Because if you don't, I don't know then. Yeah, but yeah, always take a risk. Always move forward. Always. Right now, what I am coloring is the background. Then after the background, I'll make another layer and start coloring the characters. Basically, which drawing tablet do I recommend? Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've only had one drawing tablet. That's the drawing tablet that I have now. I'm not too expert on digital drawing because I do my drawing by hand, right? So I do my drawing on the traditional side. I only scan them in and add in the gray or color and text um, digitally. That's all I do digital. So I am not the correct person to recommend tablets. To be totally honest with you, I don't use the tablet every day. I only use it when I'm doing this. But the tablet that I do have is the Huion GT 191, and so far it's been awesome, man. I've had it for 2 years. I haven't had any type of regrets or complaints about anything. It works perfectly. It's smooth and it gets the job done. To be totally honest, so if you're looking for a tablet, I'll recommend this one. Judas said hi. Yo, what up, Judas? He said I forgot that tablet there are cheaper than here. Left out. Like, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. I bought mine through Amazon. I've never really seen like the Huion tablets in stores like I don't know, Best Buy, Target, stuff like that. I can't really tell you. I'm probably Wacom be on there. So yeah. So what up, Heronimo? Oh, that's cool guy Angola. Okay, okay. Yo, what up, cool guy, my dude? I know you follow me on Instagram. So what's up? What's up? Long time no see. He said, just people who speak Portuguese, como vai? What up, what up? Is the cool guy Angola from Brazil, Portugal, something like that? I mean, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. I mean, I appreciate it, for real. I mean, if you guys are seeing my videos from Portugal, I mean, that's what's up. An audience is an audience. And I have a lot of Portuguese friends as well. I have a couple of them, to be totally honest with you. Especially over here, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that speak Portuguese. A couple of Brazilians. A couple of people from Cabo Verde as well. Cape Verde. There's a lot of people from Cape Verde over here. Over here in Rhode Island, to be totally honest. Okay, so they speak Portuguese over there in Angola. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Is Mumby like a Portuguese word or something close to Portuguese? The word Mumby? Because I'm wondering, because there's a specific word that's triggering the audience to Portugal, right? I mean, it has to be, and it might be the word Mumby. I have to look that up. I don't even know if Mumby's a real word or not, and if it is, wow. Yo, straight up. Like I literally just came up with the name Mumby by combining mummy and zombie together. He said things here are too expensive. Mumby is strange. We use zombie. Okay, all right. Yeah. Because the word Mumby here is well, not here. This is what I created, Mumby. I grabbed two words and I put it together, which was mummy, the M-U-M of mummy, and the B-I-E from the zombie, and I mushed it together and made Mumby because he is a hybrid. He's a half mummy, half zombie hybrid, and that's why I chose the name Mumby. But yeah, he said things here are too expensive. That's the tablets, right? Yeah, I mean, it be like that from time to time, depending on what part of the world you come from. Things are very expensive. It's really due to the shipping, really. You know, shipping, aduanas. That all plays a game into how much things are worth. Things that are being shipped overseas and stuff. It's mainly the aduanas. They the one that control the pricing of things. Stuff that's being imported, exported. But yeah, but there's a lot of good fight scenes in Me The Mumbie. The only thing is that the things that I've been grayscaling so far hasn't been, action pages. But I do have a lot of action pages grayscaled on the channel, so you can look that up whenever you guys have the chance as well. If you guys want to see action from Me The Mumbie. But yeah, but this page right here, there's not a lot of. I mean, there's no action going on, to be totally honest with you. But throughout the story, there is action. There's it's a lot of action. He said a $650 tablet there, a 7,000 reais here. Whoa, really? $1,300 for a $650 tablet? Like, what's up? Yo, they tripping over there. Damn, yo, they're robbing people blind. Like, what's up? That has to be aduanas. It's either aduanas or it's just people just getting doing stuff for the personal gain. To be totally honest with you, because that sounds ridiculously expensive. I remember when I bought this tablet 2 years ago. That was right before the coronavirus thing was spreading, and this tablet cost me $280 before taxes. Um, and with the taxes, it was 300 and something. I'm not really too clear on how much it was, but it was like 300 and some dollars. And yeah, Wacom are expensive. Wacom they are, because I was looking for a Wacom to begin with, and it was woo, it was up there. You feel me? And since it was something that I was only going to use to color and grayscale and stuff, I was looking for a very very cheap solution, because it really made no sense if I'm doing my stuff traditional to begin with. Probably later down the line, probably when I start up my new series, maybe I'll try my hand on digital content creation. Um, because I do have a couple of series. He says Huion is more cheap. That's why Wacom is selling a little here. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, yeah. Huion is very affordable, and they get the work done. To be totally honest with you, you want to go ahead and get a Wacom, man. That's an investment. To be totally honest, Wacom is an investment. Wacom to me, you're trying to be professional, trying to live off art. Go ahead and get Wacom. If you're that dude, get your Wacom. But if you're doing personal projects for now, and you're learning stuff, get yourself a digital tablet that's not worth that much, because man, that's a paycheck right there, man. What? Let me see. Angola said, I don't know any word in Portuguese close to Mumbie. Actually, the first thing that came to my mind when I heard the name was Mumbai. Okay, which is an island in India. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, exactly. Mumbai. Yeah, it is an island in India. You know, I was just asking because you know, there's a couple of people that speak Portuguese that stumble upon my videos. So that's why I was wondering, was the word Mumbai triggering something? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you guys just found me randomly. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey, man. I mean, a W is a W. It doesn't matter how it comes. It's a W. As long as it's reaching out to somebody, right? He said, I need to go. Bye. Okay, peace out. Kyle Hen. Chow Hen. I really don't know how to pronounce your name, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. But yeah, peace out, man. Stay safe. Hope to see you on another day. So yeah, let's do this. Angola said, okay, okay, bye to Kyle. I feel you. So yeah, Angola. So how's your art been doing, my dude? How's your projects? You have any project that you're working on and anything? Let me know. He said, "Well, I gave myself a month to relax. I was going through a lot, but now I am back." He said, "I am also working on a comic." Okay, okay, that's what's up, my dude. You feel me? Anytime that you feel the need to lay back a little bit, go ahead. Feel me? Take some time off, come back with a newer perspective or a way more clear mind, to be totally honest with you, because at the end of the day, that helps out a lot. And the mental stress when it comes to making comics, manga, graphic novel, you know what I mean. Um, it's rough, man. It's rough. Sometimes I see myself here hours after hours after hours after hours, sketching and inking and all that, because I don't document the sketching and the inking phase. But woo, sometimes I sit here 10, 11 hours, you know, any day I have, time to do it, and I'll be knocking out some pages. He said, but it's going really slow. No, no, hey, hey, I feel you. Listen, even if you go slow, you're still advancing, you're still moving forward. That's the way I always seen it. As long as because if you don't do anything, then you're always going to have the same result, zero. But if you at least do one thing, even a month, in 12 months, you'll have 12 pages compared to doing nothing a month. In 12 months, you'll still have nothing. So, yeah, even doing a little bit, go ahead and do it. Go for it because you're moving forward. There's no timer. There's nobody waiting on you. It's you yourself doing your project and launching it when you're able to. So yeah, my bad. I was drinking water. He said, by the way, can you give me some tips? Um, yeah, hit me up through Instagram, man. You hit me up through Instagram. I'll give you some tips. Um, whenever you want to be totally honest, just hit me up through Instagram. I was thinking about making of course, not for like tips and stuff like that. But I was thinking about making like a Patreon page so I can release like the sketches that I do for like the chapters and stuff like that. I don't know if that's something that you guys want to see. After of course I launched the first volume. If you guys want to see like the production of volume two, all the sketch pages and the inked pages, um, you guys can let me know, man. And if you do, I'll set up a Patreon, you know, dollar donation or $2 donation or whatever it is, and I could be launching out like the what do you call this? Like the content, like the preview content, really, of like the second volume immediately once I launch out the first volume. That was one thing that I was actually thinking about doing, but I don't know if people would be, you know, down for that or what. But if you guys aren't interested after I launch the first volume on doing that, just let me know. I'm gonna have to do a video about that. I'm gonna have to do a separate video talking about that because on this live stream, who knows how many people are gonna click on it, and at the same time, it's gonna be a specific video. You can just go ahead when you see it, you already know, you know, what it's about. So I think that would be like the better choice. All right, now that the background is done, let's go ahead and put the colors on the characters now. Right? So that's what we're doing. make a video about it. He said Patreon. Yeah, that could be a good idea. Yeah, man. I'm gonna make a video about it. Of course, it's not like people do Patreons that yeah, you want to see my video? No, it's not about videos. It's literally about getting the sneak preview of the next chapters, like the entirety. Because what I do, I always go out and I sketch the entire chapter, then I ink the entire chapter. So that could be a thing. I could give you the pencils of the chapter, and then the inking of the chapter with the words on it. Of course, you'll have the sketching with the words on it to begin with, but yeah, but then I'll be giving out like the inking with the words on it. Because then after I have the entire chapter done, that's when I start to do videos to grayscale them. So you'll have it out there before I start grayscaling, before anybody sees a page of anything. You'll be actually be the first to read it, and you know that way later down the line you'll literally be the first one to have access of the entire volume two before it ever comes out. So that's a thing that I was thinking about. I've been thinking about that lately, Patreon and stuff like that, and getting my pages out there, to the world. Because a lot of people keep asking, like when I'm going to release it and where can they read my work. So I think Patreon would be something very good. So I can start releasing stuff and showing people work and stuff like that. So yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have volume one free to read digitally. It's gonna be a free to read type situation. I don't know what's the location I'm gonna put it on. But I was thinking about doing. Of course, I'm gonna do the Facebook page of the Me The Mumbie as well. So that's still coming up. I'm gonna do a Facebook page of Me The Mumbie for those people that be on Facebook navigated, and for you to read the very first volume there as well digitally for free. I was thinking about putting it on Webtoon as well, the very first volume, to read digitally on Webtoon as well, right? So that will be two sources that you can have the digital product, to read basically entirely for free. Now, the only thing that I would be selling would be the um, the physical copy, of course. At the end of the day, of course, the physical copy has to be sold, and then after that, um, volume two digitally would be sold as well as being sold physically. So basically, I will be giving out the first volume digitally and various different platforms free to read. He said, where we can find. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. You see, a lot of people always ask me where can they find my pages to read, and that's what I was talking about, saying that I am going to be releasing the first volume. I am going to be doing a digital release for free, where you can read the whole first volume, the first 5 chapters, 200 plus pages, and I am going to be doing that through various mediums, right? And the first one that I'm gonna do is gonna be through Facebook. It's gonna be a Me The Mumbie Facebook page or Slap Punch Visual Facebook page. Most likely Slap Punch Visuals, where you can go ahead and you can read the entire first volume for free digitally through Facebook as well. I'm gonna launch it out through Webtoon as well for free, and then after that, I am gonna launch it out through Amazon Kindle um, digitally for free. You know, the first volume. If you want the physical volume of volume one, you know that's going to be up, you know, to be purchased. And I was saying that the reason why I want Patreon, because I was thinking about it, was because I want to start to release like the sketches and the line arts of volume two way before volume two gets out there. So basically, you know, you go and you pledge on Patreon, and monthly or whenever I have the sketches done for the volume, I mean for the chapter, you can you can be sent that first, and you can read it, you know, before volume two ever gets finished. And I'll be sending out the sketch pages with the writing and the word bubble, and then I'll be sending out the line art with the text and the word bubble as well before, you know, volume two ever gets releases. And the same thing happens to volume three, volume four, volume five, etc., etc., etc. So that was the reason why I brought up the Patreon, because I think that would be a very, very good idea for those people who want to read Me the Mumbie in advance before it comes out. And that's what I was saying. You know, if you guys are really down for that, you know, that's something that I can make possible. He said, "How long have you been working on this project?" Whoa. I started Mumbie in 2018. I think it was like June 11th or June or July 11th, something like that, 2018. And that's when I first started working on writing the story, creating the characters, world building, and everything else. And then after I got that flushed out, um, I started working on the story itself, and that took some time, like because it was the very first time I was ever, making a graphic novel, a comic, a manga. So I had to learn a lot of things, and I learned, by trial and error of how many panels to have per page, and how big to draw a character. Do I, there was a lot of portrait panels before, just like the frontal view. Then I started drawing them sideways and laying down and bird's eye view and ant view and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you start to gain a lot of experience by just make it, trying to make the comic or graphic novel or the manga itself. That's when you really start to learn stuff. And yeah, so it's been a 3-year project, and within that 3 years of me writing it, coming up with characters and changing, you know, um, the direction of the story and everything. He said, "Where did the idea come from?" Well, the idea, to be totally honest with you, if you really want to know, I was dreaming one day, right? And this is gonna sound weird because before I used to have my own sets of characters. Pollen used to be in my story back in the day. Bro used to be in my story back in the day, and I was dreaming, and I'm a big fan of zombie movies, right? And I was dreaming like some type of zombie type thing, but at the same time, there was like this I don't know, dreams are kind of crazy. They go all over the place. So within the story, I mean, within the dream, I said story, my bad. And within the dream, there was like this type of mummy type thing going on because I used to be a big fan of the movie called The Mummy as well. So when I woke up like, oh my god, whatever, whatever. And it was like the zombies had joined forces with like the mummy, and it was some crazy shit. And then that's when it came to my mind, and I was like, how crazy would it be to have a mummy zombie hybrid? And then that's when I started thinking up, like the name, like what would it be called? And then that's when I thought of the name of Mumbie. And then throughout Mumbie, I gave him like a backstory, and this is how I made the story. To be totally honest, I know it sounds crazy, it sounds cliche, but man, that's that's how it went down. To be totally honest with you. He said 3 long years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been 3 long years. I mean, it hasn't really felt like 3 years. To be totally honest with you, it hasn't. But yeah, man, it's been three good years. To be totally honest, like I've had a lot of fun making this. I mean, I still am. You know, I'm I'm still drawing the story and coming up with different plots and everything. So yeah, I'm still having fun. Surprisingly, I never thought I'd have like this much fun when it comes to drawing. I used to draw when I was little, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that. So, but actually making a story yourself that's yours, it's a whole different feeling. At least to me, it's a whole different feeling. You create the characters, you create the plot, you have all, you know, you have all say so when it comes to it. There's a thrill in doing that. He said, "Oh, mummy and zombie, Mumbie, yeah, yeah." That's where the name Mumbie comes from, the mummy and zombie hybrid. So yeah, so the story is about, he keeps the mummy attributes, which his body doesn't decay and everything else, but the zombie part kicks in and he does not remember who he is. Brain dead zombies. But yeah, so this is the reason and the cause to his memory loss. He does not know who he is. So throughout the whole story, he's trying to remember who he is, and by him discovering that a lot of crazy crap go down. So yeah, it is an adventure. It is adventure action. There's gore in it as well. There's drama. There's some type of suspense as well in it. So yeah, and this comedy too. But it's more of a, starting off the volume, you find out volume one to be hilarious, right? Because a lot of people that has read the first three chapters and everything, they've been laughing all throughout the story, which is good because I intended it to be very very comedic. But the fights are pretty serious as well. So there's a lot of serious fights. There's a lot of comedic moments as well. Mumby is not your typical protagonist, and you'll find that out throughout the story. The dude is just on another level, and yeah, yeah, it's a good read. It's a good read. It has a lot of things. There's fantasy, there's action, there's adventure, there's gore, there's drama, comedy, everything. There's a little bit for everybody in there. He said, "You got the idea from a dream." That's amazing and weird, but some great things come from dreams, like the song "Yesterday" from the Beatles. Yeah, for real, man. Sometimes it just happens. I know it sounds cliche, but literally, like that's what went down. I can't tell you otherwise. But yeah, I did get the idea from a dream. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's how it is sometimes. He said it really sounds like cliche. Yeah, yeah, I know. It sounds cliche, but the story, Me The Mumbie, there is no cliche anywhere around it. It's something totally different. I'm telling you, it's a very very different experience when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to what actually happens. Of course, it has to follow a couple of guidelines for showing them here and there, but the fight scenes, what actually happens in Mumby is it's not cliche at all. There's a couple of people that find it, unpredictable. That they was literally expecting something else. The regular stuff that you expect to happen in the situation, and does not go down like that at all. I've had people on the show, um, on this channel when we was doing the read along, and Dorka, she was surprised that something that had happened. She wasn't waiting on it. She was like, "Oh wow, yeah." It's just stuff takes you for a very very surprising event in Me the Mumbie. Stuff that you won't think happens, like straight up stuff that you'll think that's gonna happen never happens. And sometimes you might guess it. Hey, feel me? But yeah, it's very very unpredictable, to be totally honest with you. Very unpredictable story. He says any anime as inspiration or manga. Um, like when it goes to like the world building of Mumby, no. When it goes to like how the fights are drawn out, no. No inspiration in that sense at all. Now, do I like anime and manga, and do I, have I grown up watching anime and manga? Yeah. Of course, for my era, very big fan of Dragon Ball Z. But there's nothing Dragon Ball Z fitting in this, I believe. Nobody, transforming because somebody got killed. Like that does not happen in my show. My protagonist is not a brain dead protagonist as well. The happy go lucky. Will win. Because we're together. Friendship that does not happen in my show as well. So I can't really tell you that it's inspired by that. It's just well, like when I first started doing it, I've always said write your manga, your graphic novel, your series, your comic the way that you would want to see an anime, pretty much, and that's what I have always said. So I write my story the way that I would like to see an anime, and that can vary because there's a lot of different genres of what you want to see and what you don't. And a lot of times I'm in the mood for comedy. Sometimes I'm in the mood for some straight eight ass whooping, and that's what I give you. I give you everything that I'm in the mood for in this story, and I just make it unique, really. Um, Character creation wise, I don't think my characters look like anything art wise from like Naruto or Dragon Ball or any other type of anime. If that was the case, they won't um, be in this type of aspect, right? Like visually wise, they won't look the way they look. My characters have, I won't say an ultimate unique feeling, but they do look very different to everything else that's out there. So that's one thing. I don't know what to tell you. I can't really pinpoint anything. I'll let you guys be the judge of it. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'll let you guys be the judge of it. If you think that it looks like a certain anime or a certain manga, hey, it could be. I don't know. Oh man, but I do like it when people compare my work to something because then that means I don't know. To me, it means that people like the stuff, right? Because when they can see traces of stuff, unless if you're like copying straight up copying from somebody, yeah, don't do that. But if you really intend not to do it, and that's just your style, and they compliment you by saying it reminds them of such and such, That's a compliment, my dude. Straight up. To me, that's a compliment. Because I know such and such is liked by a lot of people by a certain criteria. And if you say that mine to you looks like that, that's a victory. He said, "Me too, man. I can't stop imagining how would it be if they were animated every time I'm drawing." Yeah, 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 yeah. Straight up. It's more of the literal sense of what write it like if you're watching an anime. And what I mean about that is that um, how sometimes you're watching a movie or you're watching an anime or you're watching a series, and let's just say that there's a character that's like fighting some dude, and you be like, "Oh man," because I would have picked up the bucket and slammed it across his head. That's something that you would do, right? So that's what I'm saying. Whatever type of motives that you have that you would say that you would do, write it in your story because it's your time to do it. It's your time to put all of those scenarios that you had in different movies, different occasions, different series. It's your time to add it now in your story. That's what I talk about. Adding flavor, adding your personality onto the characters into your story. That's what I mean about write it like if you're watching an anime. And that's been my philosophy for years. Like straight up, write it like if you're watching, write it like if you're watching an anime. That's all, really. That's what. That's the like writing advice. That's what I'll give people. That's what I do give people. So it is what it is. He said, "Heard and learned." Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different writing tips. Um, I just go by gut feeling, really gut feeling. I reread my stories a lot. I've read. I've t- like today in the morning time. I was rereading chapter one, like the entirety of chapter one, and I saw it. And I read it, and yeah, just to relive the feeling of what I'm doing to make sure that I'm not lost. I mean, I don't know if other people do that, but I sure do. And I always try to make like if my characters exist. I mean, of course they exist, but I always try to put them like if they exist, and what would he say? What would she say? How would he or she react in this situation? And if you get different reactions from different characters, then you wrote your character good, right? The way it's supposed to. You gave it a personality. And that's what people are looking for. Personalities, really. They're looking for characters that they can hate, characters that they can love, characters that they can relate to. That's what they're looking for. Something that is not human, but can be seen to be human from time to time, basically. That's why people like, Luffy, and people like Goku and Vegeta and Gohan, etc., etc., etc. This is why these characters are lovable. He said, "It makes sense. I can relate with a lot of characters in One Piece." Yeah, yeah, straight up, man. I know that feeling. It's a lot of animes that I've seen and animes that I thought that I would never, watch, and I end up watching, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, it's pretty good." And it's because what the characters are going through, what they're feeling, that really connects you, to that show, to that anime, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You feel me? He says something came up. I need to go. Stay well and keep up the good work. Thank you very much. You too. I hope you guys, you know, I hope you guys come back, join the fun. I really like to have you guys here. And yeah, thank you for everything. I really do appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, hopefully we can see each other again. That's what's up. I'll be right back as well. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. So yeah, guys, it's your boy Gabi over here, and it's been quite a video. It's been quite long. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one, but we finally got it done. Hopefully, you can see the full page there on the screen. Hopefully, right? Can't. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. That should be a lot better. But yes, your boy Gabi over here. It's been a long one. Had a couple of things going on. Sometimes wait for the video. But yeah, I will be on tomorrow because tomorrow's grayscale Thursday. I am going to be doing a video about the Patreon stuff another day because that it's gonna have to be set up for like the future chapters, right? For the volume two chapter starting off right after I release volume one. But I am going to be talking about the Patreon in a video. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to let people know. And if they like the sound of it, it is what it is. We go ahead and do it. But so far, just to let you guys know. But yeah, it's your boy Gabi. Like I said, I know I said that shit a couple of times from Slap Punch Visuals, and peace out. You already know what it do.